How's it going, guys? I'm Bryan Beck. This is the selection matrix summary for Aviation 360. So last week we talked about a handful of different airplanes that would fit our mission for this company, and this week we're going to talk about which one is the best of those different airplanes. So last week we looked at the Piper M600, the PC-12, the PC-24, and the Phenom 100. Two of them being jets, two of them being turboprops, two of them are smaller, and two of them are larger. We'll break that down in just a moment. Some of the things we talked about, what's important to the company is how much does the airplane cost, how far can it go, how much can it carry, and how fast can it get there. And those are kind of the deciding factors for choosing the different aircraft. So we'll kind of put that in order. What's most important? And I think the most important factor for us is how much can we carry? Can we carry 4 people comfortably? Can we bring a client or two along if we want to? Do we have enough space in the cabin to squeeze all these people in there if we need to? Do we have the range to be able to go anywhere we need to within our network without having to stop for fuel? And I think kind of last on this list is price. Making sure that all those factors make sense for us, and then lastly, we're thinking about how much is this airplane going to cost us to purchase and to operate. So what we did is we plugged all these airplanes into a matrix and weighted all of these factors that we just talked about, and created a formula that's going to spit out a score for us effectively for these airplanes. So thinking about all those factors in this order, looking at these 4 aircraft, the highest scoring aircraft we end up with is the Pilatus PC-24. You'll notice that it barely beats out the PC-12, so that kind of gets you thinking, all right, what's most important here? So if we look at why those two scores are so close together, if we move our weight for price for purchase and price for cost of operation up ahead of range, we get a significantly different score here. So you see the PC-12 is now much more higher scoring than anything else on the board. And the PC-12 makes sense because its range is still within reason. It's still going to fit everything that's within our network. So the question is, which one do you choose? Do you go with an aircraft that is higher performance in all regards, maybe a little bit bigger, a little bit longer legs, but it's twice the price, not just to purchase, but to operate? Not quite twice the price to operate, but about 60% more. Or do you go with the PC-12, which is just a little bit smaller, still has plenty of range, a little bit slower, but is about half the cost of owning and operating? For me, I think the best choice for our company would be the PC-12. It provides exceptional capability, but it's at half the purchase price. So this is for a company that's just now breaking into on-demand travel, business aviation in general. We want to find something that's not going to be a significant investment up front, so we've got an aircraft, got people trained for it, and not have to break the bank to do it. Of course, that leaves the option for upgrading down the road. So I think the PC-12 is the right place to start for a company like ours. That's all I got. Thanks, guys.